Hi everyone, and welcome to talknora. Today, we'll learn the difference between affect and effect. Let's get started. Hi.
Jack, I have a question for you.
Okay, Emma, what is your question? The movie made me sad. Did the movie affect me or effect me?
That is a very good question, Jack.
I always feel confused about these two words.
Many people feel confused, but today we will learn the difference.
Really? That is great news.
Yes, after this video, you will know how to use affect and effect.
Let's learn with talknora.
Hello, everyone. I am Emma.
And I am Jack. Hello, friends.
Today's topic is affect versus effect,
Two words that look very similar.
but they have different meanings. We will teach you the easy way.
This English is for beginners. Very simple and clear.
Please click the like button. It helps our channel grow.
And subscribe to talknora. Do not forget the bell icon.
Yes, also write a comment. Tell us one word you find difficult.
Okay, friends, let's start learning affect and effect.
Okay, Jack, let us learn the first word, affect.
Affect. A-F-F-E-C-T.
Yes, affect is a verb. Do you remember what a verb is?
A verb is an action word, like run, eat, sleep.
Perfect. Affect is an action word too. Affect means to change something, to make a difference.
So affect means to change?
Yes, when something affects you, it changes you in some way.
Can you give me an example, Emma?
Of course. Listen to this sentence. The cold weather affects my hands.
The cold weather affects my hands.
Good. What does that mean, Jack?
It means cold weather changes my hands. My hands become cold.
Exactly. The cold weather changes your hands. That is affect.
Okay, I think I understand.
Let me give you another example. Loud music affects my ears.
Loud music affects my ears. My ears hurt.
Yes, or your ears feel different. The music changes how your ears feel.
So affect is always about change.
Yes, always. Now you try. Make a sentence with affect.
Coffee affects my energy.
Perfect. Coffee changes your energy. You feel awake after coffee.
So coffee affects me. I feel more awake.
Very good. Now another sentence. Use affect with a different thing.
Okay. Homework affects my mood.
Great. How does homework affect your mood, Jack?
Homework makes me feel tired and a little bored.
So homework affects your mood. Your mood changes from happy to tired.
Yes, that is correct.
You are doing very well with affect. Now let us learn effect.
Okay. Effect. That word looks similar to affect.
Yes, they look similar, but they are different. Effect is a noun.
A noun. That is a person, place, or thing.
Yes, effect means the result of a change, the outcome, what happens after.
The result. So affect is the action. Effect is the result.
That is right, Jack. You said it very well.
Can you give me an example with effect?
Yes, listen. The medicine had a good effect.
The medicine had a good effect. It means the medicine gave a good result. I felt better.
Exactly. The effect is the result. The result was good.
So effect is what happens after the action.
Yes, action first, effect is the action, then result. Effect is the result.
Okay, I need more examples. This is a little hard.
That is okay. Let us practice together. I will say a sentence with affect. You say a sentence with effect, about the same thing.
Okay, I will try.
Sentence 1. The rain affects the ground.
The rain affects the ground. So the effect is the ground becomes wet.
Yes, the effect of rain is wet ground. Very good.
I did it.
Yes, you did. Let us do another. The hot sun affects my skin.
The hot sun affects my skin. The effect is my skin becomes red.
Perfect. Or the effect could be my skin feels hot. Both are correct.
So this is becoming clearer.
One more. Eating too much sugar affects my body.
Eating too much sugar affects my body. The effect is I feel very energetic, then I feel tired.
That is exactly right. The effect can be more than one thing.
So affect is the action of changing, effect is the change that happens.
Yes. Let me say it another way. Affect is the cause. Effect is the result.
Cause and result. I like that.
Now let us practice making full sentences together. I will start a sentence, you finish it.
Okay, I'm ready.
The loud noise affects...
The loud noise affects my ears.
Good. Now say the effect.
The effect is a headache.
Perfect. Now put them together. Say both sentences.
The loud noise affects my ears. The effect is a headache.
Excellent, Jack. Now another one. The sad movie affects...
The sad movie affects my feelings.
And the effect?
The effect is tears. I cry.
Beautiful. Now you try a full pair by yourself. Use affect and effect about food.
Okay. Spicy food affects my mouth. The effect is a burning feeling.
That is perfect, Jack. You understand the difference now.
I think I do. Affect is the action verb. Effect is the result noun.
Yes, and here's a small trick to remember. Affect starts with A for action.
A for action. Affect is action.
Effect starts with E for end result.
E for end result. That is a great trick.
Now let us say both rules one more time.
Affect is a verb. It means to change. A for action.
Effect is a noun. It means the result. E for end result.
I will never forget this now.
That is the goal. Now let us practice with some questions. I will ask you a question. You answer with affect or effect.
Okay, ask me.
Does coffee change your energy? Use the correct word.
Coffee affects my energy.
Correct. What is the result of good sleep?
The effect of good sleep is feeling fresh.
Perfect. Does a teacher change a student's knowledge?
A teacher affects a student's knowledge.
Good. What is the result of practicing English every day?
The effect is better English.
Yes, you are ready, Jack.
Thank you, Emma. This was very helpful.
Now we will use affect and effect in real conversations. Let's go to the next part.
Now we will practice affect and effect in real situations. We will act 5 short conversations. Each conversation is in a different place. Listen carefully to how we use affect and effect. Remember, affect is a verb. It means to change something. Effect is a noun. It means the result of that change. Let us begin. Scene 1, at the coffee shop. Hello, Jack. You look very tired today.
I am tired, Emma. I did not sleep well last night.
Oh no. Do you know what affected your sleep?
I think coffee affected my sleep.
Tell me more. When did you drink coffee?
I drank coffee at 8 p.m., a big cup.
Late coffee can affect your sleep. Coffee changes your sleep.
So the coffee affected my sleep. The action is coffee changing my sleep.
Yes. Now tell me the effect. What was the result?
The effect was that I could not fall asleep. I stayed awake until 2 a.m.
That is a strong effect. No sleep makes you tired today.
Yes, the effect of no sleep is tiredness.
Good. Now make a full sentence. Use both affect and effect.
Coffee affects my sleep. The effect is that I am tired.
Perfect, Jack. Now you know what to do next time.
Yes, next time I will drink coffee only in the morning.
That is a good plan. Morning coffee affects people differently.
What is the effect of morning coffee on you?
The effect is energy. I feel awake and ready to work.
So the same coffee can have different effects on different people.
Exactly. Coffee affects me with energy. The effect is happiness.
And coffee affects me with no sleep. The effect is tiredness.
You understand very well now, Jack. Scene 2. At the park. What a beautiful day, Jack. The sun is warm and the sky is blue.
Yes, I love this weather. The sunshine affects my mood so much.
How does sunshine affect your mood? Tell me exactly.
When the sun is out, I feel happy and energetic.
And when it rains, how does rain affect your mood?
When it rains, I feel sad and lazy. I just want to stay in bed.
So weather has a strong effect on your feelings.
Yes, the effect of sunshine is happiness. The effect of rain is sadness.
That is very clear. Now let me ask you a question.
Okay, ask me.
What is the effect of a rainbow after rain?
The effect of a rainbow is a feeling of hope and beauty.
That is a beautiful answer. Does a rainbow affect you?
Yes, a rainbow affects me. It makes me stop and look.
So the action is the rainbow appearing. What is the effect?
The effect is that I feel calm and happy.
Perfect. Now compare two things. How does cold weather affect you?
Cold weather affects my hands and feet. They become cold.
What is the effect of cold weather on your body?
The effect is that I shake. I need a warm coat.
And how does warm weather affect you?
Warm weather affects my energy. I want to go outside and walk.
What is the effect of warm weather?
The effect is that I feel relaxed and happy.
You are using both words correctly every time, Jack.
Practice is helping me. Can we do one more for weather?
Of course. How does wind affect you?
Wind affects my hair. My hair becomes messy.
What is the effect of strong wind?
The effect is that my eyes get dry and I cannot hear well.
Excellent. You are ready to talk about weather in English. Scene 3. In the living room.
I watched a sad movie last night. It was about a dog.
Oh, movies about animals can be very emotional. Did the movie affect you?
Yes, very much. I cried at the end. The dog went away.
Movies can affect our emotions strongly. How did the movie affect you exactly?
The movie made me feel sad. Then I felt sad for 2 more hours after the movie.
So the effect of the movie was a long feeling of sadness.
Yes, the effect lasted for 2 hours. That is a strong effect.
Now let me ask you, can a movie have a positive effect?
Of course, a funny movie affects me with laughter.
What is the effect of a funny movie on your body?
The effect is that my stomach hurts from laughing, and I feel happy.
So the same action of watching a movie can have different effects.
Yes, the movie type affects the effect.
Huh, that is a good sentence. Say that again.
The movie type affects the effect.
That sentence uses both words, and it is correct. Very good, Jack.
Really? I made a correct sentence with both words?
Yes, the type of movie does the action of changing your feelings. That is affect. The result is the specific feeling. That is effect.
Okay, let me try another one. The music type affects the effect on my mood.
Perfect again. You are becoming an expert.
What about a scary movie? How does that affect people?
A scary movie affects your heart. Your heart beats faster.
What is the effect of a scary movie?
The effect is fear. Some people cannot sleep after a scary movie.
So the effect of a scary movie is similar to the effect of late coffee.
Yes, both can affect your sleep. The effect is no sleep.
I will remember that. Effect is what does something. Effect is what happens.
Exactly, Jack. You explained it better than me. Scene 4. At the library.
Shh. Emma, we are in a library. We need to speak quietly.
You are right, Jack. Quiet places affect my focus so much.
How does quiet affect your focus? Tell me more.
Quiet helps me think clearly. I can read books faster.
So the effect of quiet is better concentration.
Yes, the effect is that I finish my work quickly.
What about loud noise? How does loud noise affect you?
Loud noise affects my focus in a bad way. I cannot think.
What is the effect of loud noise on you?
The effect is a headache. Also, I feel angry and tired.
So the same action of sound can have different effects.
Yes, quiet has a positive effect. Loud noise has a negative effect.
Does the library affect other people the same way?
Different people can have different effects. Some people like background noise.
Really? Some people like noise when they work?
Yes, for some people, music affects their focus in a good way.
What is the effect of music on those people?
The effect is better focus and more energy.
So music affects you and me differently.
Yes, music affects me with distraction. The effect is I cannot work.
And music affects me with happiness. The effect is I work faster.
That is correct. Now let us practice with a new example. How does a clean room affect you?
A clean room affects my mind. I feel calm.
What is the effect of a clean room?
The effect is that I can find my things easily. I feel organized.
Good. How does a messy room affect you?
A messy room affects my mood. I feel stressed.
What is the effect of a messy room?
The effect is that I waste time looking for things. I feel angry.
Perfect. You can use affect and effect for many situations now.
This library is having a good effect on my learning.
I agree. The quiet here affects both of us in a good way. Scene 5. On a video call. Hello, Jack. Can you see me on the screen?
Yes, I can see you, Emma, but your video is very slow.
My internet is bad today. Bad internet affects my video call.
How does bad internet affect the call? Tell me exactly.
The video freezes every few seconds. My face stops moving.
I see that. Your face is frozen right now.
Also, the sound cuts out. Sometimes I cannot hear you.
And I cannot hear you sometimes too. What is the effect of bad internet?
The effect is a bad connection. We cannot talk well.
What is another effect?
Another effect is frustration. I feel angry at my internet.
Frustration is a strong effect. I feel that too.
Good internet has the opposite effect. What is the effect of good internet?
The effect of good internet is a clear call. We can see and hear each other.
Yes, the video is smooth. The sound is clear. No frustration.
So the internet connection affects the call quality.
Yes, the action is the internet speed. It affects the call.
And the effect is good or bad communication.
Exactly. Now let me ask you, how does a phone battery affect you?
Low battery affects me with worry. I worry my phone will turn off.
What is the effect of low battery?
The effect is that I stop using my phone. I try to save power.
Good. And full battery?
Full battery affects me with calm. I can use my phone freely.
What is the effect of full battery?
The effect is that I feel relaxed. I can watch videos and call people.
Perfect, Jack. You understand the difference completely now.
Thank you, Emma. This was a very good lesson.
You're welcome. Now you can teach affect and effect to your friends.
I will tell them. Affect is action. Effect is end result.
Okay, Jack. Let us remember the 2 words from today.
Yes, we learned affect and effect.
Let us say the rules one more time. What is affect?
Affect is a verb, A for action.
Good. And what does affect mean?
Affect means to change something, to make a difference.
Perfect. Now give me an example sentence with affect.
Coffee affects my energy.
Very good. Now what is effect?
Effect is a noun. E for end result.
Yes. And what does effect mean?
Effect means the result, what happens after the action.
Excellent. Now give me an example sentence with effect.
The effect of coffee is energy.
That is a perfect pair. Now let us do a small quiz together.
A quiz. Okay, I'm ready.
I will say a sentence. You tell me if the blank needs affect or effect.
Okay, say the first sentence.
The cold weather blank my hands.
The cold weather affects my hands because it is an action. A for action.
Correct. Number 2. The blank of the medicine was good.
The effect of the medicine was good because it is a noun, the result.
Perfect. Number 3. Does television blank your sleep?
Does television affect your sleep? Yes, action.
Good. Number 4. The new teacher had a positive blank on the students.
The new teacher had a positive effect on the students. That is the result.
You got all 4 correct, Jack.
Really? All correct?
Yes, you understand affect and effect very well now.
That makes me happy. The lesson had a good effect on me.
Ha! That is a great sentence. You used effect correctly.
And the lesson affected my English. I learned something new.
Perfect again. You are ready to teach others.
Thank you, Emma. You are a very good teacher.
You're welcome, Jack. Now let us help our friends who are watching.
Yes, friends, we have a question for you.
We want you to practice too. It is very simple.
Make one sentence with affect and one sentence with effect.
Write your 2 sentences in the comments below.
We will read your sentences. We will give you a like.
If your sentence is correct, we will say, good job.
Do not be afraid to make mistakes. That is how we learn.
Yes, mistakes are good. They help us improve.
Making mistakes affects our learning. The effect is better English.
That is a wonderful way to say it, Jack.
Now, please subscribe to Talk Nora if you have not yet.
Yes, click the subscribe button and the bell icon.
That way you will not miss our next video.
We make new videos every week for beginner learners.
What is our next topic, Emma?
Our next topic is there, and there.
Oh, that is another difficult one for many people.
Yes, but we will make it easy, just like today.
I cannot wait. Please come back and learn with us.
Thank you for watching today, everyone.
Thank you for your time. You are doing great work.
Remember, affect is action. Effect is end result.
A for affect, E for effect. A for action, E for end result.
Keep practicing every day. Even 5 minutes helps.
Small practice every day has a big effect.
Yes, practicing a little bit every day affects your English skill.
The effect is that you become better and better.
That is the truth. Now let us say goodbye.
Okay, goodbye, friends. See you next time.
Take care of yourself, drink water, eat well, sleep well.
And practice your English. You can do it.
Bye-bye from talknora.